guys, it's March 23rd. March 23rd. And it's rainy and foggy, and it said 40 degrees this morning. But I gotta tell you something, 40 degrees in the spring feels a whole lot different than 40 degrees in the fall. I love catching them flap their wings in the morning. It's so cool. I gotta watch where I walk, or I'll trip or slip on the ice. There's not very much, but just enough. You don't need very much. There's Wilder there. I think you can see him there. Yep. So, what does the day have for us today? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, I don't know. What do you think? It's kind of drizzling, and you don't want the water, the rain, to get in your sap. So I put this umbrella over it. Do you think that'll work? It's okay. It's not anywhere near the burner here. The handle's not. Maybe I'll stick the handle on the outside. Don't want to catch anything on fire. Okay, the umbrella didn't seem real safe, so I got this board to put over top as a kind of roof in case it starts raining or something. Hopefully it's done now, but one never knows. What's going on here, Wilder? You're making a huge mess. Yeah, you've got a huge mess going on here. You like that bottle? That's been keeping you entertained for about, what, an hour now? Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Oh, and Piper, she's like, oh, no, I guess not. It's cooled off, and with that, the fog has come in. It's very foggy. It's funny how the camera, you can see more through the camera lens than you can in person. I guess the camera can focus on.
It looks the same to me.
Does it? To me, it looks different.
Maybe that's just because you got that.
Like driving through a snowstorm, it never looks as bad on the lens. The camera. I think it cleared up back further. There was more fog. Of course, when I get my camera, oh, there's some fog. See that? It's like a wall of fog. This is a good spot to record. Okay, the fog is really, really thick here. Check it out. It's a rainy spring morning here. I got a little bit late start. All right, guys. Okay, guys. There's not much left for snow here. Not much at all. On the hill back there, piggies. A little bit of ice on the trail. Not much. Yeah, good luck. Oh yeah, look at that. He's like a beaver. Boy, he's been working on that for some time, I think. That's funny, I haven't noticed that. Are you a beaver? Look at the job you did on that. Wow, Wilder, good job. The weather's been kind of cool, and it's supposed to be cooler after today. I think this will be the warmest day this week. Oh, I missed a bag. I've been checking the sap every day. The sap has stopped running, and I think it's just because it's been too cool out. I'm gonna cook down the rest of what we've collected. Leave the bags there to collect some more. I don't know. I don't know anything about this collecting sap thing and working on these maple trees. So if you know, will they start running again if it warms up again? I mean, not if, when it warms up again. I don't know how this works. Okay, there's a little bit in this bucket. And then there's another bucket over here. I didn't know about this one. Oh, there's very little in here. I'm going to pour those into the pot and start boiling them down. Okay, it is raining out here, so I've got this rain cover over top of this. I don't know. I think that'll work. Okay. As you know, I don't know anything about tapping maple trees, boiling down the sap, and making syrup, but I've been learning. I've watched a ton of videos, and there's so many differences the way the people do it. So for the past few days, we've been boiling down sap outside, and then I brought it in today for the final boil. A lot of times they suggest bringing it inside, and because it's raining outside, it was convenient. And that's our bird Tina, who is a Senegal parrot, and maybe I'll go up and show him to you in a little bit. There were a lot of gallons of sap, and now I'm no expert. The weather turned cold again, so the sap isn't flowing. Do you know, will it start running again once it warms up again? It's supposed to be cool the rest of this week, I know that. I don't know. So I decided to go ahead and finish off what we had because we weren't getting just a little tiny bit. Or is it done for the season? That wasn't very long at all, just over a week. So a couple weeks. I don't know. We had several gallons of sap and boiled it down, and I don't have, what's it, a hydrometer to test the sugar content in the syrup, but I used a thermometer and I checked it, and when it got to the right temperature, and at the last minute I remembered, oh, I need something to put this syrup in. So I ran down to our basement and grabbed some jars and lids and covers. I grabbed some jars and lids and covers, and I got them boiling to sterilize them, and by the time they were done, the temperature was perfect, so I shut it off and I let it cool down. It said cool down to 190, and then I poured it in the jars. And now I don't know how you keep the syrup. You know, do you can it? Do you boil bath it afterwards like you do with jam? I have no idea. I tried to find information on that, but it just says nothing. I couldn't find anything. I haven't looked a whole lot. But I did watch a video. It was, what was it, the 1870s homestead? She just does small batch maple syrup making like we're trying to do. And what she did after she filled the jars was that she inverted the jars and turned them upside down, and the temperature from, it was just boiling, sterilizes everything inside, and then the jar seals when you flip it over. And I said, well, I've done the inverted method for making jam before, and I've had jars of jam that have stayed sealed and fresh for years. I'm sorry, he's really loud in the background. Anyway, so I thought I'd try that. So I have jars. I grabbed 4. I didn't think I'd need them. Just little, are those pint size jars, and I got 3. I got 2 3/4. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? Oh, and Wilder, he's making noise too. He wants to come out. My grandchildren were just here. Did you scare me? Does my tiger scare you? What do you have there? Oh, look at that.
What is it?
There are toys all over my kitchen floor. So before I can let Wilder out, I need to pick those up. Anyway, I wanted to show you the lovely... I would have shown you more of the process, but I had grandchildren here. And I am not an expert. Not an expert. So you go watch somebody else's video. Like that 1870s homestead. Yeah, she had a lot of information on it. And there are so many videos out there. So much information. All right. What do we have going on here? What's going on here? I had to turn the flash on, but his eyes are glowing.
He's all squished.
It's still too dark in here.
So cute.
You are just too big for that kennel. That's Piper's bed. You are just too big. Yeah, you're too big.